We just started to do the, while I'm carrying her, she does the swimmy kick thing. Where I'm about to put her down and she starts kicking her feet.
That's funny.
Alright, there we go. Oh wait, gyro is off. Alright. So I've been told, the internet should be fixed, and we're at least live to, test that.
Yay.
And see what happens. So on that end, let me also stream it in Discord.
Yay.
See what
okay.
happens.
That's what it's...
Loaf. Oh, where's my chilies? Hold on.
Alright, well, oh god, going between fucking Wind Waker and this, because this has the... I'm using the same controller, but I bound it for, N64 layout. So A and B are completely opposite sides.
I am confused. What are you playing on?
This is the decompilation. So it is a native PC port version.
Of Ocarina of Time?
Yeah. And
That's kind of sick, actually.
And at that benefit, it is using the 3DS version's backgrounds. 3DS version's backgrounds and most models. Like, yeah, practically all the models. Oh my god, it kicked me back here. Oh wait, no, we were supposed to go back time. That's right. Yeah, some impressive stuff.
I've never played Ocarina of Time, so these Resident Evil angles are throwing me off.
It's literally just in here. Because these are pre-rendered backgrounds for the big populated town. That's how they got them to be big and populated. They just made it pre-rendered.
Gotcha.
So, a great game. Doing the last dungeon takes advantage of the time traveling aspect. Young Link isn't capable of doing the same things adult Link can do, and vice versa. And so we have a last story dungeon before the final dungeon has you running back to it in different parts of time. So you set something up as a child, and 7 years later, finish the setup. It's the whole gimmick is cool, and then take big advantage of it here. I forgot I also don't have a shield yet. So when we get to town, I'll show the original graphics, and as to a good reason why I want to use the 3DS version's graphics. It's so much more colorful to begin with. And at night, usually not here at night. Alright, so those are the 3DS graphics. Here's the original.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it you know, when you're upscaling it and you're making it ultra wide and 60 FPS, you know, maybe it's a little better here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, original's 20 FPS, and this lets you play uncapped frame rate as well.
Why are there so many loose Scotty dogs?
You know, just browsing.
No, I. Can you pet the dogs in this game?
Never mind, I have money. There's like one of these dogs you have to bring back to the owner, and you get a piece of heart, but that's it. The rest of them are just there.
Lame.
Just chilling. If you run into them, they follow you everywhere.
Oh.
No, wait, wrong way. No. Okay. The gate's closed at night, so I can't leave when it's nighttime. Wait, why would I even do that? I can just fast travel. I don't even have to do that part. Complicated song though. Fuck. Chat, I swear that's it.
I had an interesting question now that we're kind of like... I'd hate to go there, but I'm really curious what's going to happen with the Switch 2 pricing here in the US.
Right. Graveyard? That's not right. I won't get it. I can't afford it. If I can't do it at this point, if I can't do a payment plan, then I'm just not getting it at launch.
Yeah, I mean, if Allie and I are going to get it, we would definitely use a pay in 4 as an option. Because then it's interest free and it's not so much as front, and it's completely doable. If we can't get a Switch 2, I mean, we agreed that like a Steam Deck would be the logical thing for us. But
right,
I've wanted a Steam Deck for a long time, but just haven't had the time to go around and get it.
There we go.
But yeah, I'm just kind of confused.
Shit,
I mean, you know, I watched that Donkey video where he was joking about Mario Kart being like $7,000 or something like that.
Right.
And then he made a joke about the Switch 2 being $700, and I'm like, well, that's making me sweat a little bit, because that might be the...
Right.
So funny.
More than it should be.
Yeah, definitely.
It sucks, because it was already apparently not accounting for tariffs. I thought it was. Because it's still $100 more than it is in Japan. So it's still very weird that it isn't. Yeah, because it's normally not like that. They know the price difference is so much they are... I mean, maybe it was just still hindsight in restricting and making it region-free. Region-locked in Japan. That could have just been hindsight anyway. Because it could have been higher than $100, which it may be higher than $100.
Temple's no place for a kid.
Looking for sages. Okay.
A sage?
Kick rocks. That's what she's telling you to say. Telling you to do.
How do I convince her? I don't have an item for convincing her.
Damn.
You have to have your charisma stat up. Oh, wait, wrong game.
What was the other option? Nothing really. God damn it. Alright, now if you don't have anything better to do, would you want to help me with Ganondorf? What am I? What if
I hate Ganondorf.
Don't try to act cool, kid. I was just asking. A kid like you can never be one of Ganondorf's followers. Well, let's cut to the chase. First of all, let me introduce you. I'm Naburu of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong, though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he steals from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Loaf? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid, don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Sure. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you successfully get the gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. So we're getting an item that we won't be able to use until we're an adult, but we have to come back to this temple as a kid to first get them. And this is the last dungeon, so we've already been like back and forth constantly. So yeah, it's just cool that this dungeon's taking advantage of the whole mechanic. It makes sense why this game was such a huge deal in late 90s. with how many mechanics it does introduce.
Yep, I know this is definitely the cult classic,
Yeah.
but I was a Majora's Mask kid, so
I don't
mom
like
got the
Majora's
wrong
Mask
Zelda.
even.
my mom got the wrong Zelda game is actually what happened.
It's fine, I will respect it, but it is not for me. God damn it.
Yeah, I kind of had that memory unlocked recently because I was like, why did I get Majora's Mask? And then I remembered that I wanted Zelda, and then she got me Zelda Majora's Mask because that was also out at the same time. I mean, I think it released like a little bit later, but like, yeah, she didn't know that I wanted Ocarina of Time. I just told her Zelda.
Right.
The Zelda on the N64. And then I popped the game into my fucking N64, and I'm like, this is different than what I played at my friend's.
It's very different. Golly.
Where the fuck
Golly
am
gee.
Yeah.
I? Where's Hyrule Castle?
That's not Navi, is it?
No. So funny.
I didn't have a small key, right? Yeah. Now this is where we started. Rita, you're not helping. Rita, unless you're gonna backseat, I don't want to hear it. Oh, Christ. Their designs make way more sense in later games. Okay, I was gonna say this is probably just take all the enemies out. Oops. Oh, right, I'm a kid. This version also has gyro support, which is extremely nice. Like, this would have had my, least favorite mini games. I never like any of the bow and arrow ones. But with gyro, those, I have no problems with them at all. They're great. Did all the arrow stuff, or all the, like, bow shooting mini games in the first try. It was nice. I fucking love gyro.
Uh-oh, it's a Stalfos.
With punish. I assume I am doing more damage.
My Chili's is almost here.
Let's go.
Let's go, Chili's.
Oh shit, Spinal.
Oh shit, Spinal.
Yeah.
That's my boy. If I were to ever play KI, I'm maining Spinal.
Nah.
And there's a cold hard fact.
My shield got burnt, and young Link can't use the adult shield. Oh shit.
Why is he frozen now?
The boomerang does that.
It's like, oh, you got me.
I was gonna assume chuck the boomerang. Okay, like that, but not all the way. That hit it. I disagree. Yeah, I know. Chuckster.
Yeet!
John Chuckster. There we go.
Yeetster.
Okay.
I want to know Super Mario comes out and where.
Go
Oh
on.
no! Where'd they say yeet?
Oh, fuck off.
Oh my god. Spinal's back.
Nay, I shall ignore. Oh, nice. Speaking of shield, there we go. Hello, Jesus.
And now the
Welcome.
Winnie the Pooh. And the Winnie the Pooh honeypots are attacking you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Ah, a Roomba.
Just what I've always wanted.
Except it has spikes.
Yeah, well, You know, they all
Yeah.
have them these days.
Yeah.
That's the style.
Oh no.
Nice. Okay.
Oh no. Real nice.
One and done spinal. Yeah. Yep.
Oh no. Your
Fuck.
shield is gone.
That's not doing much. Granted, nothing here is doing that much. Is it bombs?
You can't use the bow and arrow as Young Link?
No.
That's wild.
Yeah. That's why it's the greatest game ever. Shan.
As he proceeds to fall again.
Yeah.
Good thing that's not an instant kill.
Right. But it does. I think that thing got full health again.
BRB.
Damn it.
Bombs. Rope. Lamp oil. You want it? It's yours, my friend.
So long as you have enough rubies.
I don't think you're even damaging it, man.
It's making a sound. Oh, actually, but it's not flashing red, so I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think he's just there to just kind of be annoying.
Oh, no, I figured it out. He's mirroring you, so you go over here, and you go over here,
Yep.
and then you put him in the fire ring. And then that. And then that. Get a little closer. And then that.
And then that.
Do I have anything else?
Slingshot.
Yeah. What a cool fucking dungeon. Still making use of the slingshot. Because up to this point, it does feel like you're practically done playing as young Link. Nice. The floor masters gotta keep moving. Come on, man. Can't stand still. I disagree. Maybe that's not it. That's gotta be it. Okay, well, at least now I can... Oh. That's it.
Chili's acquired.
Let's go. Super Mario World. I don't think we have anything to light these torches. We can light it with
Sticks.
bats. Oh yeah, I do have the sticks on me. Sorry, thinking of Wind Waker.
Yeah, I know, right?
Eat the soup, no backseating. The soup shall not be ate now. Alright. At least say hi to the kids. Nay. So anyway, I think with everything I was trying to talk about yesterday, I think it was mostly the archipelago. I don't know how much of it made sense, so I feel like I should start from the beginning on that.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got 12 of us. We're doing it on next Thursday. It's my birthday. Thankful everyone was coincidentally free that day. Enough people's schedules lined up. We have 12 people going on. I'll pull the list up again in a second.
12 fucking people.
Yeah. I didn't have to do that. I'm doing Wind Waker, Ship's doing Mario 64, Jesse's doing Super Mario World, Rave's doing Gauntlet, Cal's doing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, Max is doing The Messenger, Jay's doing Undertale, Drew's doing Pokemon Red or Blue, Cheat's doing Blasphemous, Phil's doing Kingdom Hearts 2, and Steven's doing Hollow Knight, and Aphex is doing Sonic Adventure 2. I also keep forgetting. It will also be a stream for Floppy's birthday. There you go.
That's your birthday gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, free content.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been putting a lot of work into figuring out the presentation because if anyone like watched our last archipelago or watches any other archipelago, they're really damn hard to like watch without being overwhelming with 12 games on screen at once. I know many of the younger generation are used to that. Excuse me.
We're fucking millennials.
What's up?
We're fucking millennials. We're not fucking Gen Z.
Yeah.
Do all that.
I feel like I've lost my ability to multitask. Oh, nice. And that kind of sucks. I don't know how I live with like the TV always on in a room. Oh, thank God. Let's see.
Yeah, I used to be that person. I can't be anymore because my wife's got insomnia and she needs complete darkness in the room, which is totally fine.
Right. I mean, I do now too. Even I wake up as soon as like sun comes through the window blinds. However, that's kept me consistent, so whatever. I don't mind it. I actually can't get it all the lights totally off because the only light that'll be in my room is the how many ports are on that thing? 16 HDMI switcher has this bright fucking blue light on it.
Let's put some tape on it.
I might, yeah. It might have something to just turn off the display.
Yeah.
It doesn't really need to have the numbers. The whole thing is automated. It automatically switches when an input goes active. Very nice. And also was completely necessary. So I'm so glad to have it over what I used to have.
Right.
Oops. No. There we go. You can make a custom song to spawn a scarecrow. I did a 360 input. However, Zelda's Lullaby is also left up right. So sometimes it also just gives me Zelda's song instead. Oh, that scarecrow's about to be there for 7 years. Okay. Have fun, bud.
ADHD can take it, huh? I recently got diagnosed with that.
Oh, wow.
But not hyperactivity, more so inattentiveness. So, like, sometimes, like, you know, my wife will tell you this. Sometimes she'll say something to me, and then, like, it just kind of went right through my face, and I didn't hear what the word she said.
Huh.
So, which, you know, I've kind of noticed that, like, I just kind of have that now. But apparently it's still considered ADHD, but it's really, like, the old term was ADD.
I was going to say ADD, yeah.
They just don't use ADD anymore. They just say ADHD, so it's part of the spectrum.
I see.
So, I take some medication for it now, and it seems to help.
Oh, that's good, yeah. That's when I hear people, like, start it, and it starts, like... it's, like, quieter, and it's like, oh, this is what everyone else is like all the time.
Yeah, I'm fortunate that I don't have the constant noise in my head that like with the other people's voices and stuff, like or,
Right.
their own voice, like 20 times over. But I feel like I can definitely think clearer now, at least. I think it's more so like I just have brain fog. I think.
Right.
So.
Let me ask you: when you read something, do you read it just read it, or can you read it but hear it in your head in your own voice or somebody else's voice?
That is a good question.
I hear it in my voice, but I can do both. My voice or others' voices.
Yeah, because I can read everything. I can read everything on the screen right now in Morgan Freeman's voice clearly.
That's pretty good.
It's good. I love it.
Yeah, I have the capability of doing that too. I guess it just depends on my mood, and if I feel like if I feel like making fun of someone, sometimes I need someone else's voice in my head.
Are we leaving?
Sometimes Durox reads things to me. It's the way he explains things is always funny to me.
Right.
Sometimes Durox says things to me. Maybe 2:15 in the morning. True jump scare.
Okay. Were they weak to bombs?
Chicken.
Okay, yes. Works for me.
Atreyu, you're fine.
Speaking of that, what the hell was I talking about before we mentioned that?
ADHD? I don't know.
Yeah, before that.
You can blame ADHD for that one.
The archipelago timing. Yes. Too many things at once. Yeah.
Right.
So I went through a lot of trouble in figuring out a dynamic stream overlay where there will be only at any given point there will only be 2 games on screen. The left one will be constantly on a fixed rotation through everyone's games, and the game on the right will be changing depending on who's talking at the moment. To get a setup like that going, it involves a lot more steps for everyone involved, and a lot of creative trickery in coding. I think it's gonna pay off, but because it's not even just all the games on screen at once; it's the audio of all those games at once too. I see here. So I have it set up to if somebody's game is on screen, or if somebody is just talking and speaking, their voice will go up. But if their game is not on screen, and if they are not talking, their voice will go down to -6 dB. If they stay quiet for longer, like up to like a minute, if they're quiet that whole time, they'll go, their audio source will completely mute or go very, very low.
I did have a question on like the setup with the the 2 screens. If the other one's on a fixed rotation and then there's somebody talking with their game, does the fixed rotation show their game at the same time, or does it try to like?
Nope. I programmed it for that exception. If somebody is talking on the right, it will pause on the left. If the game is on the left, they just won't appear on the right. Yeah, it's a very, I noticed that, and then working with the software I had, it's called, Advanced Scene Switch. However, it does a lot more advanced things than that in OBS. It's an extremely, like, robust, program. It's all, if and or statements, whole chains of them. It's coding. It's coding. It's programming. But it's done in blocks. Oh, god damn it. It's done in the way of, like, blocks. Which I would say is, if I had to write it all out manually, I would not do it. And also, it's not AI, so I still look more fondly on that now. If I wanted the stream buzz, I would lie and say it was AI. Blocks like in Minecraft? I know, right? It's a really good reference to Minecraft. We need a small key. So I'm really proud of like how that whole dynamic switching setup will work. The whole thing is ambitious. It's trying to manage 12 audio sources at once and trying to make them not overwhelming. Because the thing is, if we did like separated groups, that's what some do. It becomes a thing of, I need to go talk to this person in this group because I need them to go get this for me. And then it's a, that's constantly back and forth. So the group doesn't like stay anyway. But yeah, I also do have a manual switch to change the game on the right to anyone I want. It doesn't have to wait for the audio. I can force somebody up on screen. And considering I probably will want to figure out a mute button situation as well. As and I've made it clear to everyone, but since their mics are coming through this other website, if they mute in Discord, they will not be mute on stream. So they have to mute on the website or mute their mic input entirely. So I'll also just have a backup like button hotkeys to mute everyone. And now I wish I had a Stream Deck. This is what you need Stream Decks for. I would be able to manage these in the same way, but I'm just using my number pad instead. But you know, same concept. But yeah, it's all really, really ambitious to try and manage this, and I hope it works out. As far as I've seen, with now that I've like, what is it? Being at a Throne Controllers Coliseum and seeing the setup that the people that run Zeldathon and all those Coliseum stream events and how that's all set up, which is extremely overwhelming, by the way. The absolute like setup installed right off screen is pretty goddamn overwhelming. The amount of monitors, I had no idea what any of the like information on screen actually was, which is really weird for me because it wasn't just audio mixers. It was a lot. And it's really weird that I didn't recognize it, but it looks pretty damn busy. However, it did look cool. And the point of that is, what I'm doing is resume material. If I ever want to do that. This is a solid resume material in how set up this stream is. I will go back over here.
How do you put something like that in your portfolio, for example?
Oh yeah, sorry, portfolio. Portfolio material. It really would be if I'm reaching out, I would probably explain what it's doing and then let them watch and see.
So keep the VOD basically and then explain it.
Right. Yeah, as far as I've like on terms enough of contact with the Zeldathon, the people running Zeldathon, that's entirely possible. I would certainly pitch it. That, you know, granted it depends if they're looking for more people. I think they're fine right now. Though they are they're doing a lot more events, so I don't know. Some of those already I shan't be talking about, but they're doing more, so maybe. I haven't, that's all like not important though. I haven't like really thought all that out. Okay, there's the key. That's just big what ifs. I have resume material, or I have portfolio material in like half a dozen other mediums anyway. So it's just, but it is something cool to engage with. However, I do not want Max's job. So, gotta find a balance there. Here we go.
much does Max have to travel? Probably a lot, right?
At least when he's
home
like,
right now.
when he's working, yeah, it's usually a lot. He's been
Damn, dude.
traveling a lot for the last year, all over the place, every major practically. Because TNS is getting employed at every major.
Yeah, to our knowledge, he was just in California.
Right.
Yes.
He wasn't at there was a Texas major. He wasn't at that one.
I hope he's enjoying it. Sounds like he is.
It's a
I was
lot.
gonna say, if he was at a Texas major and didn't say anything to me, I'm like, dude, lunch.
At least he's,
bitch.
what is it? You know, surrounded by friends, community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro got sick of it.
They're already talking about a Minecraft sequel.
Good for them. Somebody will enjoy it. Oh, Jesus. He doesn't give a fuck about my little shield.
I'm about to say, you're about to die.
Alright, that was a bug, but that's alright. Ah, shit. I got fairies. I have also enabled a thing where the fairies give you all your hearts back and not just 3. Zelda, or, Metroid sub-tanks.
Speaking of Metroid, where's my freaking Prime 2 and Prime 3 remaster?
Right. It's kind of funny, I guess. No, actually, they're just gonna shadow drop one day.
Yeah.
We really don't know if they're gonna be before Prime 4, because they could just simply, shadow drop again.
Better not be $90.
What's up, love? Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back forth through time was merely a legend. Loaf, you have fully matured as an adult. From now on, the future of all people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe if it's not my time anymore. Here is my last advice. 2 witches inhabit the temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot hoot. Did you get all that? Yes. I will continue to watch you. Hoot 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 hoot.
Did you get all
Dude,
that?
I didn't
Nope.
know you were in the game.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that option there, in the actual game, in the original game, the first option is no. It's a quality of life option to change it to be yes. But he catches you if you just, or even if you're properly reading it, and you have to be cognizantly aware of the option you're choosing. If you just press A, he'll go all over it again.
Wait, I just realized you just now got the silver gauntlets.
Yeah, you know, right there.
The Thanos hands.
She said it was like in the next room.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Where are you taking me? Yar, let me go. You fiends, Ganondorf's minions.
Yeah, why is your tunic purple?
Just for go to bed. Loaf, get out of here now.
It's just for go to bed.
Yeah. These witches, they're using black magic on me. Yeah, it's just the default. You can change the color of the default tunic in this. Well. I mean, it's time to go back now, but, man, if only I had a Deku Leaf. We'll worry about it later. I could've just played the song from anywhere.
Is this your favorite Zelda game?
No, it's Wind Waker. Were you asking me or your wife?
I was asking. Yes. How about that?
Pero que no los dos.
You said Twilight
No, it's
Princess.
Wind Waker. That's why I do a randomizer Wind Waker every year. This will be the second one I'm doing this year. But granted, this is a lot shorter of it since I could do it all in one stream. Taking out the Earth Temple and Wind Temple, which I'm extremely thankful for not having to do those. Which I talk about the chat, yeah. For Wind Waker on the Archipelago, I don't have to do the Earth Temple or Wind Temple. I've only got to do up the Tower of the Gods. That saves a lot of time. And I'm not as big on those dungeons anyway. Especially Wind Temple. I keep forgetting we can just fast travel. Need to get more fairies at some point. Oh wait, that's the wrong song. We just went over this. There we go. Though if I did any Zelda randomizer, I would probably consistently remove dungeons. If I did A Link to the Past, I would probably only do up to the first, either up to the Master Sword or up to the before you unlock the Dark World. I'd really only do up to that, which is an option. You can do that. Ocarina of Time, I don't know. I guess it would have to be the entire Young Link section. Or one or the other.
I wonder how a randomizer will work for Majora's Mask.
Oh, right, I can't go there. Yeah, Drew has done it, I'm pretty sure. And we are also waiting, they're in development. There is a team developing a Archipelago support for it. So one day that'll be there too. How?
Yes, it's using the 3DS textures and stuff, I think.
Yeah, 3DS textures and models.
Mm-hmm. And he could switch back to the old graphics if he wants, but it's gonna be like, it's gonna look horrible because it's upscaled. So.
Show her why, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna show you.
Holds up a little better here.
Yeah, that's not that bad, but when you were in the town, it looked horrible.
Yeah. It looks best on it looks best in 4x3 on a CRT.
Yeah.
Just when you're upscaling it, yeah, it's gonna look like that.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
She wants to watch me play this game eventually. We'll get around to it at some point.
Nice.
I was thinking about it, and I don't know what my favorite Zelda is. Wind Waker's definitely up there, but
That's so good.
yeah.
I think for me, they fucking Saberwolf, yeah. Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess is too much filler for me.
I really love Twilight Princess too. That's Allie's favorite. Oh, Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess, she says. That's her tie.
Twilight Princess. To be good. My personal fave.
Which one's yours?
Twilight.
It's I would have to make myself play it, unfortunately, and I keep trying. And it's like, this isn't for me, and let's leave it at that. Is it like Majora's Mask? I'll fucking respect the cult classicness of it.
Maybe that's why I like Twilight Princess a little bit, because it does, you know, turning into Wolf Link is kind of like, you know, being stuck in a different state like you are in Majora's Mask with like
that part, yeah.
Deku Kid and stuff, yeah.
That's not bad, yeah. For me, it's like the tears part. Those things they deliberately cut down in the Wii U version, I feel they should have cut down some more. And Wind Waker just gets away with that, with not being too much. But it's close, but it's not too much. Because of the whole Triforce Shard stuff.
I never minded the tears thing.
Yeah, it was,
I thought tears were pretty easy, to be honest.
It was just time consuming. And not the most engaging thing I want to keep doing over and over.
I like the boss at the end of the last one.
Huh?
Which one am I playing?
The big bug.
Well, I better get this right. Shit.
You know, I almost kind of want to put Breath of the Wild, like, in my top 3. But
Breath of the Wild is up there.
It's really good, but I don't know if it's like so different from your traditional Zelda, I guess.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. No.
It is more like the original Zelda.
Yeah.
In that much freedom.
Yeah. And part of why I like Wind Waker is, I mean, it's kind of like an empty open world. Fuck, but it is one.
Right.
There's not many games where you, like, in a controlled adventures sale like that.
I think Majora's Mask is definitely top 2 for me. I just can't decide what would be my absolute favorite. Maybe it would be like Breath of the Wild, Majora's Mask, and then Twilight Princess for me, I guess. I played Breath of the Wild a lot, so.
Right. I did everything I could in Breath of the Wild. That's hundreds of hours. I would have done the same thing for Tears of the Kingdom, but I didn't want to do any of the underground shit. Not more than I had to, because I was trying to 100% that part, but running around there in the dark was not fun. However, it's still shit! No, I willingly walked into that. Okay. Anyway.
Your shield is gone!
Tears of the Kingdom outside of that's still really good. Really fucking good. And still up there for me. I just wish, like, I didn't try to approach it with that completionist mindset. That was the problem. I was thinking I would go about it the way I did, Breath of the Wild, which I didn't really have a problem doing completionist. But then Tears of the Kingdom is way more of a commitment.
Yeah, that game is so big, it's intimidating.
Yeah.
That's kind of the reason why I haven't played it. Still, like, I've played enough, but
I don't think I'm ever going back.
Right.
Maybe one day, but damn.
It's just doing the main story stuff. That's perfectly fine. That's more than enough.
Right.
But going the extra mile, like.
Well, I mean, to me, it's kind of crazy how that game is possibly even bigger than Elden Ring, which is a lot. Saying a lot. Like, that's absolutely mind blowing to me.
Right.
Oh no.
It's
Oh, shit.
huge.
It is big, but like I've done it like 3 times now. I feel like I can get past main story in like less than 10 hours.
Of Zelda.
Not Zelda. Hell
Oh, I was gonna say. Yeah. Oh, I am full of magic.
What about Echoes of Wisdom?
I haven't played it yet.
Allie played it. She said that game was great.
It looked great. Too many fucking games now.
Right?
And they want $60 for all of them. And now they want more. I gotta give somewhere. I'm not gonna get that new DK game, unfortunately.
I'm gonna see an Echoes of Wisdom speedrun because it sounds like it'd be hilarious.
I won't, yeah, it's still all beds, I think. Fuck. Because if I can't get Mario Kart day 1, I'm probably not gonna get Mario Kart for a while. If it's not that bundle, if it's not the Mario Kart bundle, then I'm probably not gonna get it day 1 at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, even if we could afford it, we might run into issues with scalpers on that fucking system now because
Right.
they're saying it's going to be possibly a concern because, you know, not only because of tariffs, but they're going to try to import them from like different countries and stuff.
Well, that's why they're
Yeah.
region locking and also delaying the, the pre-orders are delayed in Canada as well.
Damn,
So we pulled
I
them
was
into
about to
this too.
that sucks. I was about to say we could drive up to Canada if we needed to. Nah, because I have to go through customs and all that shit.
Right. Well, ask
Yeah,
Jesse.
That's Jesse.
Yeah, if he could smuggle us some Switch 2s.
Yeah, can you I'll give you the money, I'll pay the shipping, just get me one, please.
Just hand it to me over the Niagara Falls.
Oh, that's just for getting back up there. Okay.
Oh, man.
A hand.
Nice. Fuck. Link has gone quiet. Maybe he'll speak one day. It's so weird when it does that.
Oh, speaking of speaking, you know, they revealed that fucking, like, live-action Zelda thing, but somebody made a really funny comment on, like, that on Reddit, I think, that it's like, I hope the whole movie is like Link's just trying to say something the whole goddamn time, but he keeps getting interrupted.
That would be very funny.
It's just like, that's literally the whole gag, is that he's supposed to have, or, you know, they pretend like he's having speaking lines, but he just gets interrupted by everybody all the time. The entire movie, he's just getting interrupted.
Poor guy. What's today, Thursday? Yes.
I would like to hear Link talk because he is actually a very hilarious character, if given the choice.
Right.
Yeah, I remember when he was handed like the glove of whatever, and he's like, "Wow, thanks."
Wow. Well, excuse me, princess.
And a lot
I love
of
that line.
lot of good lines in dialogue options rather in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I am he. All right. This isn't worth it. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe it was.
There really is too many games, though.
Yep.
I was like fucking having a stroke with all these Mario RPGs.
Yeah.
The 3 in a row, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
So good. I beat them all.
I did too.
That's the shit that lost Square a lot of money. because they release too many fucking RPGs. And it's like, it's the same audience buying all of these, so why are you releasing like two games a month sometimes? They release so many, like 2024, 2023. It's constantly back and forth, back-to-back JRPG, remakes, revivals, sequels, all just month after month. And it's like, what were they expecting? Huh, I guess I just gotta run them over there fast enough. And then when they were like, you know, we shouldn't have done that. Oh.
I'm sad that Kamek is not a playable racer in Mario Kart.
That's
What
wild.
the f- he's not? That's crazy.
No,
There's a
he
fucking crab in that game.
There's a fucking crab.
Yeah.
There's a fucking dolphin.
You can play as the moo.
Yeah.
A fucking cow.
But no Kamek.
No Diddy Kong.
The fucking mole is back, and I hate him so much in Mario Party.
Oh, but they got fucking Airship Fortress DS. That track is so good. I'm glad that that's there. It's really cool seeing the retro tracks in a like an open world.
Right.
Yeah,
But yeah, they have a DS Air Fortress. Fucking sick.
that is kind of sick.
They keep reminding me about the lens of truth, and I have yet to see any truths.
Hey, listen.
I was gonna say, that's fucking deep, bro. Need that on a t-shirt at Hot Topic.
It's Navi.
You scared?
It's a confusing room. I don't know how you're supposed to solve this.
Really simply. Looking at the wrong page. And I still missed them with the fire. There we go. There's one. I'm supposed to run around the hover boots. Maybe I should memorize where they're... Okay. Memorize where the slide's gonna be. I don't know if he's supposed to go through the wall like that. Oh, he centers on... Okay, maybe he is. Yeah, I get it, I get it. Okay, got it. There was a, in the Water Temple boss... Oh, god damn it. Water Temple boss was, bugged out because of the 60 FPS. It's supposed to be like just like forms of water, and there's like a... Oh god, it's not a brain, but like a brain you have to hit that flows through the water, and it was not doing anything like that. It was completely bizarre. And practically unhittable until I realized it's because of the frame rate being so high. So I capped it back at 20 and it was fine. But also it's really hard to go back to looking at this game at 20. Which is kind of crazy. Looked at it like that my whole life and now it's a problem. I was watching streams, it's like, what's going on? Why is the frame rate so bad? It's just how it was the whole time. And it was fine. Okay, I could just go straight against that wall. Granted, that doesn't look like enough time. Okay, never mind. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I took them off. Huh. Anyway. I'm trying to treat it like it's a different Zelda game. There. I can't think of any bad 2D Zelda.
It's not really bad. It's hard.
What, like any of them? Any 2D one? I got frustrated with Minish Cap, but it wasn't a bad game. I've heard Oracle Seasons and Ages are surprisingly hard. Difficult for what you would expect. I can't remember. I played them, but I cannot remember. It's been too long. Love Link Between Worlds. Fuck it.
Why do those statues have a stroke after you hit them once?
It's really hard to explain.
Okay.
I need the mirror shield.
Go get it.
I don't know where it is.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. You don't care about the sunlight, do you?
Maybe.
No, he doesn't care. That does not stun. Smash. Okay. Lens of Truth has failed me again.
Oh. The lens
Are you
of
supposed to
truth
get
only gives you lies.
What does the stepping on the switch do again?
Opens the door, but it has to stay held down.
You try to get one of the statues to hold it down?
They're alive.
They are alive.
That's why I was thinking something to stun them, but I don't have anything to stun them with. But they drop bombs. Uh-oh. That's not fair. Huh. Stay right there. All right. Good enough. Works for me. All right, let's do it.
Uh-oh.
I could probably actually block him now. Oh my fucking god. The fucking Z. Z targeting was rough, I assume, until Twilight Princess. Z targeting was pretty rough in original Wind Waker. Oh shit, I still can't block him. Alright.
Well, it doesn't help that he's mashed.
Yeah. Alright.
super armor and mashing so cheap.
Unbelievable. And I don't have any good lows. That's 2 swings. All right.
Shield bagging.
Yeah. Close enough. Back outside. Ooh, that was close. It's our silly
You got
little
the
mirror,
compass.
mirror shield. Finally. Should have just DI'd. Parentheses, drive impact. Alright. Yeah, I love the effect they did with how they got with the shield going on here. Also, yeah, the original graphic designs, these were taken out of later US versions. This crescent sign. Which I'm pretty sure is just an option you can flip in this. But it's cool just to see the original. It's fine. Yep, door over here. I believe I am familiar with the room I am about to go in. I am not familiar with this room. I'll finally learn the true identity of the Flash. I have no idea who this is.
That's one of the best lines, if that's true.
It's Drive tomorrow. It should be. Yeah, because either way, Sunday's not gonna work for fighting games. I just can't fucking remember it. It's not even it's not even that it's Drive. It's just streaming on Sundays is hard, because that's a day to relax. I am not on the weekend in that mood to stream. Oh, I disagree. Okay. So yeah, we'll I think we'll try to get it out of the way. Though, I mean, the point of why we were going to do it on Sunday is because Max will be available. I don't think he's going to be available now. Nope. So then now we got to play Strive, and now we got to play it without Max.
Damn.
I'm not really up for playing Tekken at the moment.
Yeah, that game is fucking clown shoes.
Right.
Heihachi became Yuri and it's hilarious.
Yeah, that animation. I should have gone the other way. Yeah, in that video, the new Heihachi headbutt, where it's just like Urian's. That's good.
The fucking, like, new oppressive button that Jack has is, like, insane.
Oh, yeah.
Jumping bear hugs.
Which you literally can't do anything. You can't even interrupt. You can't float them.
Yeah.
It's fun. Like,
Buddha
that was
fight
fucked
K
up.
to throw a dart. Tempting. We would need more people, though. I can still ask Max if he's doing something, but very likely not available. Just in Fridays in general, you know, that was the idea, is he's more available on different days than Fridays. Same with Jesse. Because on Fridays, Jesse's at his locals. so he can't play with us. He's playing fighting games elsewhere already. There we go. Oh. Is it finally time? God damn it. Well, I just gotta check then. Yeah, okay. The last time we got ice, we were melting it. That's not meltable.
Melting ice cream. Yeah.
True. I may want to go look in that other room and then come back. Let's go look in that other room.
Man, one of our dogs is an asshole.
Hooray.
He just straight up took like the fucking chair from another dog that was laying on it. That other dog got pissed and then she just gave up.
Hold on, I have to post this link again for Max.
I do want to play the new Donkey Kong game just because, like, it's a 3D Donkey Kong. Haven't seen that in forever.
Oh yeah, and it looks great.
It does look great.
It's
but also,
what is it? All that voxel shit and building off the Odyssey engine.
yeah. It's also mostly because, like, they, like, a character that we weren't supposed to see got leaked, and now I'm curious.
Nice.
Yeah,
let me hold on. I was gonna about attack, and I was gonna say the post I just put about the recent glitch, and the summation of where it left is Raven doing an Easter egg he shouldn't be able to do causes him to steal Anna's moveset, causing him to fire an invisible bazooka he shouldn't have, causing him to spawn a shadow that steals a move from another character that isn't in the game.
Uh-oh.
When Raven does that move where he copies the bazooka, he shoots it, and then a shadow of himself doing Bob moves comes out.
What the fuck?
Oh!
Well, there's Bob, everybody. Motherfuck. Well,
Can you? I was saying, like, could you imagine Evo audience reacting to fucking Bob?
just coming out of an invisible Raven bazooka? Yeah, I could imagine.
He's probably not next, though, I bet, right?
Oh, this door was open the whole time.
Yeah. One of his colors is definitely that.
If he is, they need to announce him all at once. It is not going to go well being a singular announcement anywhere.
I mean, Bob, that's a character I play, so give me a fucking reason to play him.
I don't think people are going to be happy taking Bob over Armor King. Well, okay, I would still take him over Marduk. Sorry, Cal. I don't want to fight Marduk. I'll fight Bob. I don't want to fight Marduk in this game. I don't want to fight Marduk with heat.
Yeah.
Which I think is a lot more understandable. Could be Lei, but I think that was.
They will not
where the
just
color
copy
weapon.
Season 2 from Tekken 7.
Right, that too. But what if they did? It would be really funny.
As much as I do want Lei, it would be the dumbest move just to copy Tekken 7 Season 2.
Right. But I mean, also the way that Tekken and all its assets works, I still think it's actually possible that it doesn't matter that it's Bob's move. Like that could just be a leftover from everything else on Tekken. Like that could have been like a Boskonovich.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which would have been really funny. Actually, no. Anything that would have sent people into more of a spiral or panic right now would have been funny. So like, yeah, Bosconovich.
Bosconovich becoming playable in a mainline Tekken game.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, I would main him immediately. He has explosions in his moveset. It's hilarious.
That would have been so funny.
Have you seen his Tekken Tag 2 moveset? It's fucking great.
In Tag 2, very little of it. Is it finally time? God damn it.
Why must you fail me so often?
The stupid lens of truth. Please be useful. Shit.
Fucking Kirby in Tekken 8. Remember that time Kazuya tried to throw me off a cliff?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Where is that? Also, anywhere
Even though
else I can try
Kazuya is a
this?
really annoying character in Smash, that fucking trailer was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. I never hit that button, have I? I still don't think I can get to it. Damn it. Oh my god, there's still a lot to go. Gone, come back. What if the little shadow turned into Gone? No, like the assets are so like shared. I really wouldn't be surprised. Like he could be doing old Eddie moves, like the Tekken 3 Eddie animations.
Oh god.
For like somehow. I mean, I could try. This isn't gonna work, but you know, I'll try. Fuck. I'll try from the other side too. Nah.
Here's the other thing is, like, Bob as DLC just kind of feels wrong.
Yeah. That's a lot of money to pay for Bob.
Now if it was Slim Bob, now we got something.
What if it was both? Were their movesets that different?
No, just Slim Bob was just a worse Bob.
Oh.
Yeah, that's which is genuinely a joke. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see here. He had like shorter reach. He kept all the speed, but no reach, no power, no weight. That was the joke.
Well, what the hell did that open? I have no clue where that door was.
Everyone needs a can of beans. Beans.
God, I can't imagine Bob in Tekken 8 because I feel like he would be really fucking cheap. I feel like they give him some real bullshit.
So he'd blend in.
No, wait, that's it. His whole mechanic. He is Slim Bob, but his whole mechanic is that he just gets fatter throughout the fight. Or it's the other way around. All the working out makes him skinnier.
God.
You have to eat in the middle of the fight to keep him fat.
We're getting close to some Hakan shit.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You could see those things.
Yeah.
That's what the fucking lens is for.
However, I've already been in this room. So, whoops. I don't know what that second sound does, though.
It melts your eyeballs.
Oh, right. There were a whole bunch of wrong ones. Oh, nice try. I feel really bad for, like... I hope Harada is chewing a lot of people out. I hope he's fucking furious.
He probably is.
He probably is.
Because he's been reiterated multiple times. He has, despite anyone's, like, feedback, he has put full trust in the team that he's left in charge.
And now he looks back to him, what the fuck did you do to my baby?
And he's still like signed off on some things though, but I mean, the key charge thing has to be reverted.
Yeah.
Do you know about that cheat? I don't, because there's no reason to really mention it.
Wait, what?
The key charge doesn't grant counter hit anymore. It does a 150% damage on the next hit. So people can't use it in training to immediately get counter hit status. Instead, you have to go into the menu and set it.
That's just literally stupid.
Yeah. Harada was talking about, like, originally it was completely like a bug. Like, key charging in general was the result of a bug and everything. Which was, I guess, you know, trying to understand the team's decision on that. But, nah, I think that's gonna get reverted. Because, yeah, the first, like, day, they put out a note that they're going to have an emergency patch in a month. In the meantime, the only things they said were going to be patched in the emergency patch was whatever the fuck Jack's doing, and something about Paul is bugged as well.
Oh, ultimate Death Fist. Yeah!
His Death Fist must be... Yeah, I was about to say, that video showed off a Death Fist that did like almost 75%.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which didn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
So, that would... But that's about it. That was all that was mentioned. They have a lot of work to do, though. They really should just roll it all back. It's also crazy how long they've been... Like, it looks rushed. What were they doing the whole time? This shit looks rushed.
Yeah, so there's some other cheap shit too. Like Brian can do his like satchel kick or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like instantly, and it also fucking catches like sidestep. So.
Yeah, he has a other low from crouch now. Because what they did is when you do a heat engager, you can now buffer it into crouch. So you can do full crouch moves out of your heat engager.
That's cheap as shit.
So, yeah, and to keep Brian strong, they gave him a new fucking full crouch move. Just, like, to be able to use in that situation.
Yeah, and it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really strong-ass low. And it's, like, minus 12.
Yeah.
It's also minus 12, so even if you block it, you're not even going to get that big of a punish.
Yep.
And it really should be, like, minus 15 or 17 at least. Like... There's a guy in that video that was looking at that Brian stuff, and he was literally raging. He was like, "Dude, why did they give Brian?" He's fucking screaming at the top of his lungs.
These aren't windows, are they? Well, no, they got it.
But yeah, there's also like, yeah, there's just a few characters got like really egregious lows that like give you a lot.
Yeah.
And they're only like minus 11 or 12. And then there's lows that like on standard hit like give you plus 7.
Yeah.
Because they like, kind of do like a half trip. And it's like, what the fuck?
I got thrown off by the doors. I thought they were glass windows. So I was not acknowledging that they had door handle shadows on them. And hinges. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna open the others anyway.
I must call for the night. Have a good one, everyone.
Good night, Jay.
Good night.
I really hope, like, Harada is just chewing them out. Because it's even like, you shouldn't need community feedback to see these problems.
Right.
It should.
Well, I mean,
it also shouldn't have released in such a buggy state. You had all that time.
I mean, the whole situation kind of reminded me of like the whole like when Hell Sweep used to be homing and you couldn't sidestep it anymore.
Yeah.
Why would you Hell Sweep when you could just block?
Yeah, Murray
Or why
said
would you
that.
side sweep? Yeah.
Why would
Now it's
you,
just like-
when you could block and punish?
Yeah.
I don't think you should be in charge of a 3D fighting game if you say that.
Yeah.
Maybe not. It feels like that's where some of it may come from. There are ex-Soul Calibur and ex-DOA developers on Tekken 8, and that influence is very prominent. Murray has a hard time with feedback, as a light way of putting it. No, I shan't be battling you.
Yeah, it just feels like that whole patch is just like, fuck it. Why
Right.
do this when you can just do this?
Like, I thought the Dragon Ball FighterZ patch was silly. And also bugged. But Jesus Christ.
I mean, that was silly and bugged, but I mean, that game was silly and bugged to begin with. So it's like,
That game is all about offense.
yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of comes with the territory. So it's like them buffing like anchors and stuff like that. Like, whatever.
If you liked it, you would have continued liking it. You can say that.
Right.
Because I didn't care for the changes, but if you were already into it, you would have been more into it. This, I don't know who this Tekken appeals to.
Well, Maximilian put it in pretty good perspective. Like, he was learning the game, like, and he was really enjoying it, putting some serious time into Tekken 8, and then all of a sudden this new patch comes out and it's like completely throws everything out the window for him.
Right. Not only that, like, are they gonna revert it all? And then you gotta stick with what you remembered? Or will they keep going from here and now you gotta learn this worst game?
I don't know, they made a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Dragunov having a fucking shoulder heat engager now for no reason.
I don't get, like, they were talking it up for months. They said they threw out the 1500 changes thing months ago. How did it come out rushed?
Yeah.
What were they working on instead?
What caliber?
I wish.
I wish too, but
Do I just gotta get lucky again? There we go. The lens of truth has finally won me this day.
Hooray.
God damn it. Never mind.
wow.
Never mind.
Recovery heart.
Oh, that's probably a lens of truth one as well. Oh, wrong way. Because that's in the room I was just running through with the Lizalfos. Like, Nakatsu, who's been more in charge of Tekken 8, as he's played Tekken in arcades since 5, 4? It was in that later era, but he was still very much there and prominent and a player. Nakatsu is not his name. Nakatsu's is online tag. Yet that's how he's referred to on business terms with everyone. Did I not work to open this door? Yeah. Here we go. Please miss me. Oh wait, you can just reflect them back now. Just kidding, I think I was too hopeful.
Oh man.
Damn it. What's up, Navi? It's smoke. You know what they say, where there's smoke.
There's fire.
That's all I got. I think it means bombs. That works. All right. Oh man. I think like it's gonna be that patch is historic. It's gonna be talked about for a long time. About what to not fucking do. Like it is insane.
There will be a class on this somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
That's super weird how they just kind of like, literally the number one complaint was that heat was too good and offense is too rewarding and stuff like that, and then they just decided, you know what, let's go ahead and let's triple down actually.
They did nerf it, but then they buffed everyone to compensate for it. And so it didn't matter. The same with sidestep. They buffed sidestep, but then they gave everyone new homing moves, new safe mids that home.
And new moves that just track anyway, even though they're not homing.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really get it, dude. The stuff that Jack was doing was egregious, dude. That's like, what do you do against this move? And he can transition to a stance off of it. Like,
right? Yeah, because everyone's a fucking stance character now. Like his stance isn't special anymore.
Leia's just sad in the back there.
Yeah, we don't need Leia anymore. Everyone else is a stance character now.
How many of them have like 10 fucking stances though? Come on!
Some of them have more than they need for sure.
Freaking Leia's just tap forward dash is a stance. It lasts like half a second, but it is a stance. Lets me do weird shit.
You're serious. You're dead ass.
Yes, I am.
Whatever. Alright, anyway. Now I gotta put this back.
You know, I think they just stopped putting in Leia's because they're running out of Jackie Chan movies.
Nah.
He just ran out of movies to reference in his moveset. That's the reason why Leia's not in Tekken anymore.
Yeah, what stupid gimmick would they give him? What is another consistency of Jackie Chan? For the animated series, it was running into people. Is he gonna spawn random pedestrians in the middle of the fight?
I would say that it would be like Jackie Chan from Jackie Chan Adventures and just have the talismans.
Oh yeah, just give him talismans. That fits in. Where's the fucking big key room? Oh wait. I literally opened that chest. Okay, well that's not...
Is it weird that Jackie Chan has appeared in 2 the Karate Kid movies here in the US?
I think that was the point, right?
I guess. Because he's basically the new Mr. Miyagi.
Right. I feel like it's time to go back to the past. There's literally no other chests left. Oh, that's unexplored.
Tekken is making Guilty Gear Strive look like a lower damage game. That's a problem.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Yeah. I already don't want to play that. I already don't. I'd play Street Fighter 6 probably more forward. None of us really do throw loops.
I hate that Venom pretty much confirms we can't have Robo-Kai in this game.
Right.
That hurt me so much. I was like, really?
You got Slayer, you got enough.
I know, but still.
Yeah, Slayer's fucking busted as shit.
It's Slayer. I fear.
Slayer is indeed Slayer, and I love it. Well, he's not that busted anymore. He basically lost his, like, freaking backdash gimmicks.
Yeah, that car canceling stuff.
No, he's still Kara cancel stuff. It's the backdash jump cancels were like free invincibilities and shit.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there is still plenty of Kara canceling in
Yeah, no,
Strive.
he can Kara both his Mappa punches and the and universal whatever the bite.
Yeah.
But that's hard as shit to do though. The Mappa punch Karas are easy, or Mappa hunch, whichever it is. And
I'm gonna go check, because might as well. Oh yeah, that levitating platform right there might, No, wait, I'm an adult. I'll have to see. Hold on one sec. There we go. Talking with oh, what is it? For the archipelago, trying to balance everything between everyone's games. Because there's like 3 Metroidvanias. You got Mario World, Mario 64. I'm doing a Zelda game. It's a lot going on of different games in different states.
Yeah.
Oops.
What's the third Metrovania? I know we have Hollow Knight, we have Blasphemous.
The Messenger.
Oh.
That's the one Max is doing. Though theirs have like a more controlled amount of items, which is surprising. Gauntlet's a pretty linear game. Gauntlet, yeah, that's not even level rando, because Gauntlet's in like a beta or alpha state. But it works, and it works pretty damn well. And it's fun. Gauntlet's just fun. Pokemon, a whole ass Pokemon game to do. Kingdom Hearts 2. There's a lot. So anyway, I was trying to figure out how to minimize it, especially the items for the Metroidvanias, as they take up a lot in the item pools. And also we could use some more starting items. I don't think I had to come back here. I swore you had to come back as a kid for another part of the dungeon. But I don't know what would be different. So I was talking to Steven about oh yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is level rando, but that's also a bit linear. What item to start with in Hollow Knight that gives him enough, like, early game checks available to help balance things out. And then maybe I could, like, reel back how many, like, Phil right now has access to 6 worlds, so he might as well just, like, have all the first visits unlocked at that point. Every time you said Max is playing the messenger in relation to Rando, I keep thinking you're referring to The Witness, that maze-solving puzzle game. Nope. You can do that if you want. That is in Archipelago. But nay. Yeah, there's nothing left to do here. what did Gore say like 2 hours ago? Eat the soup. Okay, you no back seating on the soup. How long has the top bar been open? Damn it. No back seating on soup, but if anyone knows what to do right now, feel free to share.
I was the one that said to eat the soup.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit, you have the same color as his name. Has Gord even been in this chat? I don't think he has.
Probably not.
Nope.
No, I thought every message that was his was Omnio's. Well. Something to still try is, I read if a game has like a fuck ton more checks, lower its progress balancing, and if it has, too few checks, raise it. Try that. The thing is, when we, like, this is why we need more, like, slots in Hollow Knight, is when we raise the progress balancing for the other games, that means it needs to add more items to the early game. And the only game left to populate with those items is Cheatscape.
Yeah.
So every time we try to balance it out, it just makes Cheat have to do everything. And then like Steven has like nothing to do, Cal has nothing to do until Cheat does all that. And then until Cheat does that for the rest of us, and then we can do those things that will then let Steven and Cal play the game.
Yeah.
Right from the start. Damn it, forgetting just...
Catholic Doomslayer doing all the work.
Yeah. So when I balance it out, it was like, and I'm like really cautious of it because of the fucking first time when we did it, and Omnio got stuck playing all of that Yu-Gi-Oh game. But doing my best to prevent that from happening with anyone's games.
Yeah.
That's why Drew doesn't need all 8 badges. Ship only, still, you know, Mario 64 is perfect. The game already has 120 stars and you only need 70. That's perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Kingdom Hearts has turned into that kind of situation. Wind Waker, I'm required to do bosses, so that doesn't matter. Hi, Cal.
Howdy.
Hello.
What's up?
Ape escape.
I was talking about the, I failed my, what is it, when I was trying to stream yesterday, internet was going out. So I'm just making up the stream today, and now I get to talk more about the archipelago with the stream.
Awesome.
But I was saying with what I was testing and studying in the spoiler logs and how it's giving the projected playthroughs, it's right now, every time I try to balance it, for the beginning of it, it wants you and Steven to just like sit and wait until Cheat gets enough stuff. And then when Cheat gets enough stuff, the rest of us can do things that will then let you and Steven play. So that's what I'm thinking is like, if we just give you graffiti to start with, for example, so you have more starting spots.
Has anyone done anything since last night? I haven't checked yet.
For that one, no, because I've been going off just of testing. And when I'm getting people to test, it's just to like make sure everything on their end works. But this is off just the games I can play and going over it. So I'm at that point though, I'm not gonna ask you to keep doing it.
I don't mind, because like, it sounds like we're going off of logic a lot here, which I still really think when we have 12 people together, probably won't be as much of a hold-up right at the start.
No, I'll tell you why I'm worrying about it is because when we did it last time and we were doing it with Omnio in that Yu-Gi-Oh game, we didn't account for him having to finish every single battle. So he ended up with the longest game and going on for quite a while, stuck there because he had to fight every single duel in that. Where he shouldn't really have had to. So that's just made me overcautious of anyone getting screwed over. And the other archipelagos I've done, like with throne controllers.
Had to win a duel without using a single spell card. Looks at the deck of spellcasters full of nothing but spell card.
And in a game where all the AI just try to get you to draw and drag the duel out.
Yeah.
I'd say I'll keep an eye on it, and I'm sure there'll be a bit more testing done over the next week. If it's still hitched up and I still am getting stuck like that, I'd say yeah, we could. At that point, then yeah.
Well, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was trying. I was throwing some graffiti in, like 3 of each size, and then that was immediately better results. So I need to see what Steven can do. Because then if you have more if you have more spots at the beginning you can go to, that means Cheat doesn't get stuck with more of them. That's the thing, is Cheat has the most free spots, so every time someone needs a new item, it's getting thrown into his game.
Because really my only worry with PRC is making it too trivial. Where it's almost like autopilot.
Yeah, it's trying to...
not as much of a like in-depth game as a lot of these other games where it comes to item drops.
Yeah, it's trying to like find a balance between that and finding a balance between not having to sit there and wait for everyone else to play their games.
Right.
There's actually a term for that as in the Archipelago server, they keep referring to it as BK. They refer to it as BKing because it started. The term started with a large archipelago that was going on, where somebody was stuck waiting for anyone in the game to get their items. They announced, "I'm gonna go to Burger King." He left for Burger King. He came back. He still didn't have it, and he still could not continue playing.
In fact, could not have it his way.
Yeah. So since then, people keep referring to it as getting stuck as BKing.
I like
anyway,
that.
yeah, that's I've had that happen like frequently in archipelagos. I see it happen. So it's a really hard balance, especially when I'm trying to like. Wind Waker will be less than 6 hours, assuming I'm moving at all times. However, I am checking to make sure it's not giving shit way too early. I'm making sure, like, these really important items are not coming in too early. Drew still has to wait a good while for all the badges. Things like that. The spoiler log gives you a lot of info.
Yeah, I'm looking at average time to beat for Bomb Rush. It's like 10 hours just doing the main story. So, but that's like taking your time.
Right.
And everything. So, you could absolutely blow through a lot of this game really fast.
Right.
6 hours, that's it.
Yep, that'll be the balance. And when it's like, I'm talking about going from like, 1 item in the expected thing until Cheek does his stuff to like 5 items. And it wants Cheek to get like 30 items before anyone else gets anything. So
what spots are you thinking of, Generok? Because honestly, I haven't played I've been doing a little bit of practice with the game, but I haven't played through the full game in a while, and the main lockout spot we've had is that because your entire inventory, including just basic graffitis, are randomized.
Yeah.
You start with no graffitis of each size, so...
Yeah, that surprised me.
I don't have a large graffiti, and in the very first area after the hideout, you have to do a large graffiti to progress.
No rep either.
Needing a female character for... I totally forgot about that. Was that a thing? I'm gonna have to look into that. That's crazy. I don't remember having to play as a female character.
I'm gonna look this up. Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna look up the end of this dungeon. I swear to God. We have been here for like 20 minutes doing nothing.
I'm gonna Google this because I honestly don't even remember that. That could be a problem if so.
Let's see. Huh. Why would you do that?
You have to have a female character for a certain part in that progression. You have to have either Belle or Jay. but I don't have the DLC, so you need Bell. I can't pay to win this.
Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Alright, alright. Anyway. Get the show on the road.
Yeah, that is gonna be a lockout spot, but we haven't even gotten to progress that far to even realize that.
So if I pull up the spoiler log now, what am I looking for?
Bell, the character.
How do you
B-E-L.
spell it? B-E-L.
Yep.
Try and do that while moving.
That is required for progression. Thank you, Generok. That was a huge help. I totally forgot about that.
I'm getting outfit. Oh, there it is. In Phil's Olympus Coliseum, that it's hard to tell with that because then his worlds are randomized, so I can't really even judge that. But it is the first visit to the Coliseum.
And this is like the second. This is the second main area after the first main area, so it's not right at the start. It's in the first half of the game, though.
Yeah, so that would check out then. Yeah, he would. If I end up adjusting it more, he would have Olympus Coliseum available right from the start.
Okay, so Generic said I didn't know this either. I didn't see anything written about this. This must be specific notes somewhere that I haven't seen. In Archipelago, it's any female character for that check to progress, besides the Eclipse crew themselves.
That's accommodating.
That's very good, because there's a handful, so that helps. That's such a funny progression lock.
Right. Yeah, Phil was also getting like hard stuck with like one world to look through until people found his items, and as far as I could tell, every like item for him to unlock a different world was nowhere close to him.
Yeah.
Because yeah, everything got thrown off because Cheat's game has hundreds of progression items. No other game has hundreds of progression items because they're like very strict on the classification of what counts as progression. But apparently not the people that did the Blasphemous one. So they marked like
stuff that isn't everything is progression basically.
So that threw off everybody's logic because everyone else has like a reasonable number of progression items, and then there's that many.
Oh yeah, can we talk about like all the very extra names of the items?
Yeah,
Blasphemous.
they're saying that for Blasphemous. Yeah,
like I got that something Sir Kitten or something like that, and then like Chalice of Inverted Verses. Like, damn, dude.
Yep, that's actually. I mean, technically, I don't actually need that, but it is actually technically a progression item. So
I get it because it like, I guess they want you to do quests,
right?
Because those things would be needed for all quests.
Yes. I don't think I'm gonna make my parameter to beat the game very hard.
Right.
Because I already have kind of like a big game, so.
It was also with Apex's in Sonic Adventure 2. It was expecting him to. It was giving him like 5 levels, and it was letting him go into them to get the upgrades out of them, but he would not have the actual upgrades to beat those levels until later. So he would also be sitting and waiting because he couldn't actually finish his lone levels.
Oh my god.
So now everything is looking much more reasonable and getting closer to more reasonable everything. Thankfully. Now when I generate it, it's giving a lot more variety to Sonic Adventure.
That's just gonna be funny when somebody gets something and it's gonna be like, I got the what the fuck was that name? And it's like, it's probably my game. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we got blue orb, we got coins, we got graffiti, and the Dark Lord's sword of infinite wisdom. What?
The femur of the fourth sinner.
That's crazy that the fucking bones are even considered progression. They're not progression at all. They're collectibles.
I was wondering what those were.
I mean, technically it is progression if you want to fight one of the bosses in the game, but the boss is not even mandatory.
Right.
Whatever. I'm just gonna go for any ending.
Yeah, because there's a separate there's a separate category for classification for useful items, which would be like in Zelda where the bottles are put, or the heart containers, you know, to separate them a bit, but still gives them like priority. Anyway, here's what I was supposed to do the whole time. But there was hardly any of those. The only like filler items in Blasphemous was the currency.
Also, Generic gave us a list of female characters that should pass for that progression lock, so I made a note of that for later if needed.
Oh, looks like someone is here, Kagome. Looks like a Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly into our temple. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. He pulled the fucking Kirito. I don't have enough I don't have another fairy.
Got walloped. Yeah, watch for that Dark Souls follow-up attack.
Yeah.
This dude's doing straight.
2 horizontal swings, 1 vertical swing.
Oh my goodness, that is.
Yeah. I don't want to see if the mirror shield can actually block him. I will not take my chances.
Not now.
Oh goddamn! The fucking pillar debris.
At least he's hilariously slow.
Yeah. Those
Dude,
hearts
the
despawn.
people that were making Fire Emblem Path to Radiance with like the Black Knight, they absolutely were looking at this. He's got that energy. He moves slow like a tank and then he just one-shots you if he is.
Yeah. And at the time, that was fucking revolutionary.
That's really cool though.
Yeah, it's a fight that aged well, at least. Where am I? Well, looks like she's back to normal. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo. Maybe we should make her work for the Great Ganondorf for a little longer. Then we should brainwash her again. Cammy. The fucking Cammy title. Not a fan of brainwashing.
I didn't know that was the title.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to know anyone that would be.
Oh boy. I wish I had a fairy or two. I'm probably gonna suffer and just restart this fight. We're gonna have to walk all the way back here. Oh boy.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah. Just in case. At least it'll get done. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself to the sacrifice of the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. Alright, see how long we can stay alive. Surrogate mother. I missed that part. Source was the flame. She's vulnerable to low temperature. What about her? Vulnerable to high temperature. Well, that's not, like, helpful. Ah, okay, gotcha. I mean, that's gonna hurt, but... Who's that? I missed. Okay. Ah. Maybe I just fucked it up. I'm glad I tried again. That wasn't enough time at all. Nice. Oh, come on, man. If it turns you too much.
Oof.
Well, I had the right idea. Yes. Is it gonna start me with 3 hearts? No, that was very generous. Okay.
It's extremely generous.
That should be enough hearts, I think. If we gotta fight that big dude again, though, then I am going back for fairies.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. I even jumped off just to not take damage. There. Try that again. Run it back.
I like how Link screamed like he was falling 10 stories or something.
Yeah. Thank fuck. Yeah, if I had to do that again, I would have immediately bailed and got more fairies.
It's really cool how generous this game is in saving progress automatically like that. Because so many games at that time did not care to do that.
Oh yeah. I like that, like... Well, Earthbound has punishments in some way, but yeah, it's like, dying isn't technically like a game over, it's just, throwing you back, like Pokemon.
Yeah.
There we go.
Meanwhile, something from a similar time span in terms of 3D adventure games like Tomb Raider. So many ways you could just instantly die. It's like if you didn't save, well, tough luck.
Right.
Every bit of saved progress was entirely manual. And if you played on the console version, like the PlayStation, it was even worse because you were limited due to memory limitations.
Not supposed to aim it manually, are you? Yeah, I guess you can. If it was Wind Waker, I would believe you could do that. There we go. Yes, stay together. For the love of God. No, glad close enough. Oh yeah, okay. You just have to hope that they're in the range at least, but that's fine. It's better than Z targeting it. Ah, come on. Yes. I disagree.
Damn, dude.
It's a little bit harder to aim than it looks. Let's get serious now. Double dynamic attack. Oh yeah, what are you doing with that shit? But what am I doing, Navi? Turn their magic back at them. Shit. Alright, that's pretty good. Hello, streetcar, welcome. I assume it's gotta be the same element. Maybe she'll mix it up next time.
I think you're 100% dead on there.
Damn it. And one more.
Interesting.
Yeah. Really cool to just like put this kind of mechanic with the mirror shield, and you don't find out about it until this, because it's already conditioned you to try to use it to block, and then you get this effect out of it. That shit's really cool.
I really love it.
There we go.
That natural progression of introducing something to players and then having them learn and experiment
Yeah,
with it on their own.
mid-boss, no less. Shoot, what a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right? What? What is that above your head? Kome, what is that above your head?
Oh my god.
I don't know, but you have one too over your head, Kotake. It was faster to not say their names. Now it's forced dialogue, but I'm only 400 years old, and I'm just 380. We're twins, don't try to lie about your age. You have gone fuck, who are you calling senile? Fuck, we're twins, how could you be older? How heartless are you? Be so ungrateful, etc., etc. Oh yeah. I'll come back to haunt.
All right. Well, that was a cutscene.
All right.
It's like time to get serious. Oh, actually, we're dead.
Yeah. Enough for me.
Imagine if you
Just
didn't pick up the heart piece.
Yeah.
Power move. That cutscene reminds me of those like memes people made for like Street Fighter 6 where they just get dry rushed in and you just see them cut to just like standing in heaven all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's like Zangief rushes in and just you see the first frame of the super start and they're just standing in heaven.
Mm-hmm. Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years, a competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be a sage of spirit? Now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm gonna pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? Nah, Loaf, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made, then I'll give you this medallion. Take it. That's the last one. You see the spirit medallion. Alright. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise. Whoops.
Wait, what does being handsome have to do with it?
Everyone, it's just the running gag. Everyone thinks Link's attractive. Loaf, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown, the evil king has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Oh, we're gonna go there anyway. Wait, no, not that one. I've been waiting for you, Loaf. Loaf, the hero of time, you have overcome many hardships and awakened the 6 sages, and now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell you, only you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the shadow folk, the Sheikahs. If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it, if an evil heart the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm, peace. The Triforce, sacred triangle, is a balance that weighs in the three forces, power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of one who holds the sacred triangles of all three forces is balanced, that one will gain the true force. But if that one heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into three parts, power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that must acquire the two lost parts. Those two parts will be held within the others chosen by destiny who will bear the Triforce mark on the back of their hands. "7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door to open in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hand on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into three parts, only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the other two parts of the Triforce. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is Yulof. If you didn't fucking notice on the back of your hand. The other who holds the Triforce of Wisdom is the seventh sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. It's a good thing Sakurai spoiled this for all of us.
Wait, she's Zelda?
Sheik was a girl? Is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda.
That's a woman?
I apologize for meeting you in this disguise. It was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant Impa. I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm, but something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now you are back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Loaf, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses, the power given to the chosen ones, the sacred arrow of light! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Let's go. New Jolly Rancher dropped. Alright. And now we have our 3 timelines.
Yeah.
Enjoy. The rumbling, it can't be.
Grumbly, grumbly.
Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor, I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No, it was not this kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these two Triforces, then I will become the ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. And that's that on that. Alright, off stream I might just go grab those, let's see, how many pieces of heart do I have? None, so there's gotta be 8 more out there. I don't remember there being 8 left on that list I was looking at, but I guess I'm gonna have to go find out. Oh right, I'm gonna go back into the past probably. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll most likely finish Ocarina of Time on Wednesday next week. Thursday next week's also the Archipelago. That's gonna be on my YouTube channel, not on Go to Bedcast. We're gonna do if I remember, I sure hope I actually do, so we can get it out of the way. We'll do Strive tomorrow. What else? I don't think we have anything else in the meantime. Can't think of anything to restream, and I don't think there's any fighting game updates for now. So we'll just worry about those for now. So thanks everyone for tuning in. With the Archipelago, we'll talk more about it again at another point, but I'm really excited and would appreciate everyone being there, at least when they can be. It's going to be going on for a while too that night. So anyway, that's all for now. So until next time, thanks for watching and go to bed.
Go to bed.